What's up, everybody? This is Chris Stone at Castahead at castahead.net. Also, the co-host of Dealcasters Live on Amazon Live. That's right, Amazon Live is a thing. And so if you're watching this video and you saw the thumbnail or you came across this thing and you're like, Amazon Live, how do I add my podcast to Amazon Live? You're in the right place. Hopefully I can help you. So if you like what you see, of course, hit subscribe, hit the bell, all that stuff. And we talk about Amazon Live. We talk about just your podcasting live streaming journey, and I'd love to help you through that. So today we're going to talk about how to add your podcast to your Amazon live stream. So first and foremost, if you're not an Amazon Live influencer, you're not approved for it or whatever, we have video links down below for you to be able to go through that process step by step, figure out how you can do that. And then once you're approved, absolutely come back here. And if you have a podcast or you have a guest that has a podcast and you want to have them here on your Amazon Live and have their podcast in your carousel while you're talking to them, and how they can maximize their reach, how you can maximize your reach on the biggest mall in the world. This is how you do it. So first and foremost, what we want to talk about is the fact that Amazon actually launched podcast, Q4 of 2020. So this, as a podcaster, was a very exciting moment for a lot of people, because it basically, in the words of Dave Jackson, Profit from Your Podcast, who was on Dealcasters, his words were, hey, it's another massive component, a phone book for your podcast, and it just expands your reach as a podcaster from an audio-only format. If you don't know what a podcast is, the lines are blurring between video and audio only, but I think for the purposes of this video, we're talking about an audio-only podcast and what that means on Amazon. So we're going to dig into this, and we're going to talk about Amazon Music and podcasts. So many of you probably are Prime members. You're probably paying for whatever that is. You're probably shopping online on Amazon and paying whatever it is for Prime. And you have a Prime Music app. That Prime Music app has podcasts in it. And much like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, these podcasts are free to you as an Amazon Prime member. So I've got the web version up here right now for demonstration purposes. But basically, if you were to go to amazon.com/music/podcasts, you would get this look. And then if you were to click listen now, it would take you to a portal, which would then allow you to, again, this is a web version, but this is a very functional mobile version as well, where you can listen to virtually any podcast that you want to. And so if you're a podcaster right now and you have not worked out the distribution and the marketing to have your podcast available on Amazon, get it worked out. So if you're on Captivate, Libsyn, just Buzzsprout, there's a ton of really great podcast hosts out there. Just make sure that you've got your podcast available on Amazon, so that when someone searches for your particular podcast, they can find it. It's available on Amazon. And if you're an Amazon Live influencer, the power of the ability to take this and put it in your carousel when you do go live is massive. And so I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So basically, let's just say you're approved as an Amazon Live influencer. You are going live consistently, and you have a podcast like we do here on Dealcasters. The way to do that basically is to go to when you do go live. So let's now go to the Amazon Creator app. And for those of you who have not been approved as an Amazon Live creator, this is going to look completely foreign to you. But this is an example of what the Amazon Live Creator app looks like. And so if you're someone who is approved as an Amazon Live creator, this is what the portal looks like, the iOS only app currently. And so if you want to add, let's just say this is a total example here. You want to go live and you want to promote particular podcasts on your live stream. So what I want to do here is, if I'm already in Amazon as a podcast, and in this case, Dealcasters, but there's a ton of other podcasts that we can choose from. If I were to do this, I could say, okay, I want to add a product. And this is just like anything. These are idea lists. And if you're talking about whatever, tech or coffee makers or whatever your deal is for Amazon Live, you want to add a podcast. And in this case, I want to add, let's just say, the Sales Energizer. And I'm just going to type that. So here I am. And I'm going to type the Sales Energizer podcast. If I can spell, right? And there it is. There's the podcast. Of course, it's free, right? And I hit add to stream. And if I go back to my products, there it is in the carousel. So if you're a live streamer on Amazon, that product is in your carousel. So as you talk about it, you can highlight it. Anyone who's viewing it can click on it and would go directly to the portal on Amazon for them to be able to click it, listen to it. Of course, if they're on mobile, it's that's ideal for them. And so any other podcast, and of course that Dealcasters. If I hit that and hit enter, boom, there's the merch, and we'll talk about merch on another episode. But if I hit that, boom, there is another podcast. There you go. There is a quick video for you to be able to figure out how you can add your podcast as an Amazon Live influencer to your carousel. So when you go live, you've got your podcast available to the thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of viewers that view you on Amazon. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully this helps you. Leave some comments below if you've got any questions. I will absolutely answer every one of them.